Good morning. Happy March 26th, and welcome back to the Leaf Riders of Wrenwood, where we are in the Lost Woods and have some travelers with us that we are trying to help get out. Now, not everyone chose to join us. We do have two travelers lost, but we still have some of them. So let's see how we can do getting them out of the Lost Woods. We'll go ahead and tear this off. And we have Tuesday, March 26th, 2024, which is Truce Day of Frostmelt. And it does indeed look like we are escorting folks through the forest. It's a very different vibe this time than the last one. So I don't know if that means we've gotten out, or if we're just in a different area, or if it's just a different artist and that's that. Um, but yeah, here we are. And all right, let's go ahead and read the page. As you walk with a group of lost travelers, dusk begins to fade. Suddenly, a shadow briefly looms over the group, accompanied by a loud screech from above. Your eyes scan the sky, but you see nothing. Your instincts warn you that a monster is on the hunt, and you must stay alert. Alright. Now, I do notice that there is a little treasure symbol here, kind of in the shadow of the horns question mark of the shadow. So let's go ahead and roll for that real quick. We get to roll a d10 and see what we get. Okay, we rolled a 4. So a 4 gets us a warding ointment. Lovely. That actually brings us up to 2 of those. Lovely. All right. Oh, 2. Okay. Then we'll come back here. So first, what do you know about, or what do you know of the Lost Woods? Roll a d20 and add intellect, and it reminds us about the student ability. We're going to flip back over to here since we're doing some rolls. So let's go ahead and do this roll here. D20 plus intellect. 15. Okay, seems like we know a decent amount. So minus 1 is 14. So the thing is, if the result is 15 or more, do we have something to increase our intellect? Yes, we do have a foresight flower. Do we want to do that? I feel like the middle result's probably still fine, and I probably want to save that for when I'm like getting a low result. So I will just allow the 14. You recall a few old tales about disappearances in the woods. These seem to align with a flying monster that might be stalking you. Gain a +1 bonus to prepare for what you might face. Okay. So, and that's number 2 below. You inform the other travelers about the potential danger, urging them to stay vigilant and together. Meanwhile, you prepare for an attack. Okay, so we have 3 choices. We can climb the trees, which would be rolling a d20 and adding strength, and it would remind us about the athlete ability. We could hide in the bushes, which is rolling a d20, adding dexterity, which remind us about, and it reminds us about the stealthy ability. Or we could ready our potions and spells, which would be rolling a d20 and adding wisdom, and it reminds us about the arcane adept ability. So obviously we have the athlete ability, so from a numbers standpoint, that is the one to do. However, I feel like climbing the trees maybe doesn't make a lot of sense. If this is a flying monster, that means we're kind of getting closer to it, just making ourselves more visible. Like, I feel like either hiding in the bushes or readying our potions makes a lot more sense. Um, so I think we should hide in the bushes. So we are going to at least. This is a dex one, so we are +4 on that. So actually, this is the one that we're better at numbers wise. Anyway, so works out. But I just think this one makes more sense anyway. So let's roll a d20 and add our dexterity. Okay, really bad roll. So we rolled a 5. Now we plus 4, which gets us to 9. We could try and use we can get stealthy potentially with the swashbuckler, but that only adds plus 2 up to 11, and it is again an 8 and 14. I guess we have plus 1 from our knowledge of the Lost Woods. So we are at 10. So the stealthy would bring us to 12. Do we have a dexterity? We do have a nimble cap, so we could try to use nimble cap and the stealthy. You know what? I'll try to use the swashbuckler to see if we hit on that. Because if we hit on that, then I'll probably also use the nimble cap. But if we don't hit on this, I think I'll just not bother. All right. So for this, we just need to draw a red card, and ideally, it's not a face card. All right. Do one last riffle shuffle here, and then we'll draw a card. Ooh, nearly dropped the cards. All right. Here we go. And we'll draw our card. Okay, so that is, I believe, a spade. So we do not succeed. So I don't think it's worth using the nimble cap. We'd have to roll the 4, and I just don't think that's likely to happen. So the middle result, it is. So if the result is between 8 and 14, you find a dense bush and hide yourself decently. It's not perfect, but it might just work. Gain a +1 bonus to all defense rolls on the next page. Okay, so let's just do that. And I'm just going to write it here. Or here, maybe we'll do right here. +1 defense on 327. Okay, there we go. And it sounds like we are going to have a combat. So let's hope we do well in that, and that we don't that we don't lose more travelers. But we'll find out tomorrow. So until then, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.